into the live during the live stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And if so, welcome back, new and returning subscribers. Today we're going to be channeling messages from Spirit for chosen ones, okay? Let me start a poll. I'm going to pull some cards from several decks just to get an overall message. Remember to only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. You can hear me now. Hallelujah. All right, so I'm going to start a poll, and this is going to be a special message. And so if you have any questions or clarity that you may be personally seeking on your personal journey, pretty much pick an emoji and that will be your answer from Spirit to you personally. So I'm just going to pick random emojis. Give me a second. Let's do 3. Yeah, let's do 3. One more. I gotta scroll. Trying to pick it randomly. Okay. That's very interesting. All right. So while I'm channeling the message, if you're coming in the live stream or you're already here, just choose whichever emoji calls to you. And that's going to be your special message after we get the overall general message. All right, let's have some fun. All right, spirits. I'm really trying not to dwell on all these technical difficulties because I don't have this issue on my other channels. I don't on any of them. It's only on this channel. But that is to be expected because it is a lot more people on this channel. And the other channels don't have that many people. So it's a lot of energy. So this is going to be episode 1. We're going to start doing episodes for chosen ones. Spirit, what message do you have for... My dogs are like freaking out. It's happening a lot, right? Yeah. What messages do you have for chosen ones? Patience. Okay, so patience. Pace yourself with something. Bottom of the deck, we have try not to keep up with the Joneses or whatever the trends are in any type of industry. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. You're meant to be different. Okay. That's what Spirit is stressing to me. Like, you're meant to be different. You're not meant to be like everybody else. It doesn't matter what you're doing, is what Spirit is saying. Let's get some more energy. What message do you have for chosen ones? Welcome, y'all. Yeah, it definitely can be retrograde. I was born during retrograde, so I kind of like it. It's special, all right? So we have perception. Nobody knows what life is like walking a mile in your shoes. Your art, your expression, all right? We have the Lover at the bottom of the deck. All right, what does it say? Perception, speech, thought, social media, excursion, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussion surrounding sociability. So Spirit is acknowledging right now that you guys you're not really interested in like socializing with people. You're not really interested in explaining to people why you are the way that you are. So you're definitely not fitting in. Not with family, not with lovers. She's not with nobody. Here, what message do you have for? So we have dealings of relationship with the older woman. Some of you guys, this is something like with a mother figure, trouble, accusations, or you could be the older figure. We have unsuccessful outcome to a problem, broken bridge. So there is some type of relationship that's being severed. I don't know who this older person is to you, or this is, Spirit is saying this is someone else. So there's some type of female, like an older, mature person that wants to change your walk of life. So there's someone in your life that wants to change your walk of life, wants you doing something differently. Someone doesn't approve or condone of your thoughts, the way you speak, the way you present yourself on social media. For those of you that are content creators, whoever you date, the relationship you have with your siblings, someone here doesn't condone of it. They don't agree. So right now, this is showing up as you're being very disobedient. Okay. You're coming off very disobedient right now to your elders. Something that you're doing, something that you're eating as well. I'm also seeing like some of you guys are dealing with situations where other people, once they know what you're doing or whatever it is you do in life, they go and tell like your parents, or they go tell your people that you grew up with. They gossip about this. Because I'm hearing, girl, did you hear they eat pork now? Or like, did you hear this or did you hear that? Thank you for the gift. So it's someone's wish. I heard dying wish. Okay. It's someone's wish for you to change your life around, to start conducting yourself the way you were raised. But you won't accept people's criticism. Says you should accept valid criticism, and that's in reverse. So you won't accept another person's criticism, and someone feels like they don't have your listening ear, or they don't have your, it feels like a matriarch type of energy wants you to respect them or revere them, and they feel like you don't honor them. Nonetheless, they can't figure out why, no matter how many obstacles come before you, you still manage to persevere. You still manage to be successful. So it's making this person feel like, ask themselves a very pivotal question. Is my way of thinking wrong, or is your way of thinking wrong? And every time the finger points back at this person, they say, no, I know my way of thinking ain't wrong. It can't be wrong because I was raised right. I was raised the right way. Someone here feels like you were raised the wrong way. Okay, this person or someone else, it's come up as this person. They are also judging your sexual life, or judging your, I don't know if you are into like same sex, or you're very maybe fluid, or they may carry promiscuous or something like that. Someone here feels like you're going to get burned one day. Shit, this is a little, I wasn't expecting to go this deep, okay? It says deep personal strength and peace. So like this has been a valley for you, like a very deep rooted valley that you've been having to persevere over. because it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So meanwhile, while people are, this is really fucked up because I feel like it's coming directly from someone that you respect. You would never judge this person like this, but they're very condescending, very judgmental over your life. Okay, so someone here is either wishing this on your life, or people are gossiping to this person saying, oh, I heard this or I heard that. And they're coming back saying, well, that's the reason why, this is why I don't indulge in this type of lifestyle, or I don't indulge in this type of activity. Even if it's not sex, okay, right? Connecting with another person is risky. It can literally be something sexual, or it's like anything to do with you trying things that involves you interacting with another person. So this would be the type of parent or influential figure that believes evil communication corrupts good manners. Okay. This would be the type of figure that really cares about what the public eye thinks of you. So your image and your reputation. We have new home, new attitude in reverse. So there's, like I said, this person is pretty much giving you an ultimatum. Whether they have done this to you or not, Spirit's making you aware that this person is planning on giving you an ultimatum. If you don't change your life, if you don't make peace, you're going to be cursed or something like that. It's like, I won't help you. I won't do certain things for you. Someone is coming up, their thoughts in their mind, they're preparing to cut you off. But like I said, it's coming up like someone that you respect, someone that you revere. It's like, I won't welcome you into my new home. I won't welcome you into my new life. I'm going to pretend like I don't know you. Shit. Someone is very, very upset with you. Jeez Louise. Spirits. This is all about your perception. Like, you haven't done anything. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, you've only been a lover. You've been kind. You've been gentle. You've been respectful. Thank you for that super chat. So you're going through some type of valley of the shadow of death. You're fearing no evil. And the same broom that they wanted to sweep you out with is going to be the broom that you ride off on. Okay. You're going to ride off on your witch's broom. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck out of here. Somebody's mad. So Spirit is telling you to be patient. Yeah, I'm telling you. Some of y'all, it's your own mother, your own father, your own grandmother. People that should be clearing the path for you. Like, they should be praying that no weapon formed against you prospers. They should be saying nothing will touch you. But since the day you've been born, your anointing, your calling, whatever you want to call it, has really irritated authority figures in your life. Look at this, the great void in reverse. All right, so they're saying you are the sacrificial lamb. You're really the trailblazer, right? But they believe that they're the trailblazer, but it was really prophesied about you. You would be the incarnate. All right, you're the trailblazer, you're the fire starter. So this, whatever black hole, is saying that from the day you were born in this womb, it was always about you. It was never about anyone that came before you. They made sacrifices so that you could incarnate, so that you could persevere. So whatever this confusion is, all right, it does not belong to you. Someone has been losing their mind. Damn, that's fucked up. Okay, someone losing their mind. The more someone else loses their mind, the more limited beliefs the more chains are released off of yours. Okay. Someone here may have some type of diagnosis, or they may be paranoid. If they don't have like a diagnosis, it's something about paranoia, worry, anxiety, concern. The more paranoia, worry, and anxiety that plagues their mind, it released the shackles off of your mind. That's crazy. Because the burden wasn't meant for you. So it's like other people trying to give you their backpack and saying, "Hey Dora, hold my backpack for me. Hey Diego, hold my backpack for me." And they expect you to say, "Sure, I'll take your backpack." Sure, I'm gonna be a fool. I'm gonna be the sacrificial lamb. And they're like, help me pursue my dreams. I came before you. That's how it's supposed to go. I came before you. You're supposed to help me pursue my dreams. You're supposed to help me see my reality into fruition. That's why I gave birth to you. You're my blessing. You're supposed to be the person that makes sure that I'm successful. I didn't have y'all children for you to put yourself first. I had you for you to put me first. Sometimes that's what someone is saying here. That's someone's perspective. And so you just expressing yourself, you just having momentum, anything good in your life, it stirs up so much hatred for someone else. That's crazy. Someone feels like their whole power is leaving their body and transferring into you. Y'all remember that, was it American Horror Stories? It was the one, I think it was The Coven. And y'all remember, I don't know their name, but it was like a mother and a daughter. And the mother was like the head of the coven or whatever. And then her daughter didn't want the responsibility. But like when it was time for her, like she never thought that she was like the chosen one over the coven, but the mother was like, I can feel the life inside of me. That's the scene that I saw in my head. She was like, I can feel the life inside of me leaving my body. And the daughter's confidence was coming up. Like she was getting her confidence. She was feeling really self assured. And but the mother did all that wicked stuff, like all that evil stuff she was doing was because she was trying to live on forever. It's like um wants to be immortal. Mm-mm-mm. I'm also hearing spirit say, if you're a late bloomer, the reason why you're a late bloomer is because your gifts were binded at birth, so that way you would be overlooked, underestimated, perceived to be nobody. And then later on in life, as you're blooming, it will be too late when they realize that all this time I had a divine child in my presence and I could have been draining your energy. I could have been sucking you dry. but I didn't see you. And so someone is trying to figure out how they missed it. They would have been cooked your ass. It's like, how did I miss it? I would have been cooked you. I would have been successful. I would have been sacrificed your ass. That's how someone's looking, like they feel duped. Like that's how someone feels. They feel duped. The whole time they thought they were the most important person. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. They could have been telling you that your whole life. So it's like Spirit wants you to know, like, even though someone doesn't say this to your face, they can't say it to themselves, to your face. It would compel them. They're afraid that if they utter it, there may be consequences. So, they rather hold their tongue, because I literally almost bit my tongue. They're afraid that if they say the wrong thing, they would be offending the Most High. So to be safe, if you're unsure, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So if you ever have like moments where you feel like your throat chakra is restricted, or maybe pronunciation is off, if it's like that's someone trying to pull on your umbilical cord, your willpower. Someone has nothing but time. It's like, I don't know why I don't like you, but I can't help but to watch you. I don't know. Like this person feels like, I don't know why I can't stand you. Like literally, they're like, how did I not see? You could probably see it on their face. Someone's thirsty. They're thirsty. They're very thirsty, and they feel like you would be. It's giving very Hansel and Gretel. It's giving very like. This is worse than Hansel and Gretel, because this is someone that never even plumped you up. They never even tried to really pour into you. They just literally overlooked you. And they're like recalling memories in their life, and they're trying to figure out how they didn't notice you. It's crazy. So, someone here is pretending not to be heartbroken. They feel like you're getting a rude awakening. So Spirit is allowing this person to believe that you're getting some type of rude awakening. If this is not an actual like person, this may be like an energy attached to a person. But for majority of you, I'm picking up that this is an actual person. Okay. Because I also heard old hag. Okay, so someone could be very young. This doesn't have to be a parent or authority figure. This could be someone your mutual age, but they have like an old hag energy that kind of sucks the energy of other people through this person's misery. Okay, so it's coming up in so many different forms. So right now, this person is under the impression that you're getting some type of rude awakening. Spirit is specifically giving this person this message. And you could be living a very strict vanilla lifestyle. You feel me? All right. And you ain't even doing nothing. You could be very celibate. You could be very to yourself in isolation. And this person is running scenarios and plays in their mind where they're convinced that you are getting a rude awakening, that you're being unforgiven, that God is chastising you. Okay? They're like, oh yeah, I'm sure right about now, whatever you're going through right now, this season of your life, you won't be forgiven. God won't forgive you. You're about to learn a valuable lesson. Someone here thinks that their premonitions of bad events coming is God speaking to them in a prophetic way, but it's nothing more than their pessimism. It's nothing more than their superstition. It's their pessimism. Because look, Spirit is saying, you fired up. You fired up. You're being restored. You're being renewed. Energy is returning to you. So someone doesn't know how to discern the difference between spirit communicating to them, God communicating to them, and their own ego communicating to them. But look, the chaos is they're only tying themselves up in a knot. So Spirit wants you to know that you're about to express yourself freely. Whatever drama this is, you're coming out of that valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Okay. Some of you guys, like I said, this was a part of your rite of passage, passing of the baton. It feels like you're about to, damn, this is really fucked up, because y'all had the type of life experiences where, you know how in some families or some households, they prepare you, to take on the mantle. This is someone that tears you down to assure you never take the mantle. Damn. It's like they assassinate your character from within the club. And Spirit wants you to know, like, if you weren't cloaked, if your gifts weren't binded at a young age, you wouldn't have made it through the trenches like you did. You wouldn't have made it. Never would have made it. Okay. Someone here, there is some other energy here. Some of y'all, it's like two people working against you. All right. Some of you guys, Spirit is saying, don't, people that listen to shit about you, people that sit and listen to gossip about you is just as guilty as the person carrying the bone. Okay. Because it looks like there's a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be, but in reverse, this is someone that is, I think the crone is the King of Wands in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. So in reverse, his attributes, or the masculine's attributes in this situation, is someone that's a liar. They're very conniving. They only aim to get what they want. When they don't get attention their way, they act out this way. They burn bridges. They cut people off. So if you feel like you cut someone off, you didn't technically cut them off, because you still have to, there's some way, somehow, the lines are getting crossed. You see what I'm saying? It's like Spirit is revealing to you that someone here vents to someone connected to you about you. Very interesting. What's up with this? So we have, I think the Maiden of Beauty is the Knight of Pentacles. I get it. Someone is having a conversation with somebody about you and about them not being their responsibility. This person is mad at you because they wanted you to beg them for forgiveness of some sort. Okay? They wanted you to like beg them for forgiveness, chase them, put you in a state of panic and manic. And so this person has been waiting to see those signs from you, that you are worried, that you are scared, that you are all the mental issues that I describe: anxiety, worry, fear, scared. They wanted to see all that behavior, manic behavior, come out of you. And that's what the chaos energy was also directing from. And someone was using someone close to you as a way to kind of translate that message to you. Like, go tell them I said I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like using another person as a mouthpiece. Okay? And the only reason why this person is using someone connected to you as a mouthpiece, because they believe that if they send that person directly to you to translate that message, that whatever strained relationship, if someone you have a strained relationship with, that person that you have a strained relationship with, it would irritate you more having to deal with that person than deal with them. Someone feels like they know how much you don't like dealing with a third person, or you don't like dealing with somebody. And so they were trying to trigger that wound, inner child wound inside of you, where it irritates you to have to deal with that person, so you would rather deal with them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I would rather deal with this person than deal with you, because you trigger my inner child. So someone wanted to trigger your inner child, but they're pissed off now and they're losing patience because they feel like your inner child wasn't triggered. So if your inner child wasn't triggered, that would be a confirmation that Spirit's giving you that you healed some type of mother wound, father wound. So now this person knows whatever y'all trauma bonded over, whatever y'all were resonating with, similar walks of life, similar trauma, y'all don't resonate no more. Y'all don't have shit in common no more. Now this person is like a lost ship in the middle of the fucking ocean, because you're not pretty much you're not carrying their demons. You're not carrying their demons at all. And this person knows now of a surety that you will not be repeating a cycle with them. So now they're pissed. So now they're like taking their frustration out on whoever they were using as their little mouthpiece. Like, it's your fault. You ain't do this. Da, 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 da. They're blaming everybody else but the fucking person in the mirror. That's it. So now this person is fuming. They're fuming. Whatever little bit they were using to find some type of peace with irritating you in a very weak ass. Somebody was trying to portray themselves. This person was trying to portray themselves to be like mature. Like, I'm so much mature than the drama. I'm more mature than you. That part of my life has changed. Really trying to take on your persona, trying to pass off. They were trying to pass. Okay. But they still 1% bitch ass made. Okay. And that 1% of being a bitch ass, you fill in the blank, is proving to be, you will always be, you will always be, and it will never be me. It's like, you will always be that 1%. That ain't me. So someone here feels like you've checkmate them without trying to checkmate them. But meanwhile, they were trying to pass themselves off as being chosen. They were trying to pass themselves as being the mature person. Like, I was the one. If it wasn't for me, I was the one that was doing this. If it wasn't for me. That's what this person is saying. So, Spirit, I'm talking about all the spirit guides. I'm talking about all the spirit guides, all the ancestors, everybody on every order is all sitting there like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They listen to this person crash out. This person is about to crash the fuck out. I know your ass ain't on my couch. Mookie, come here. Come here. Come. Come here. Why she gonna jump off the couch? Come here. Get down, Mookie. Get down. Down. Come. She jumps. Girl, you is not playing. Come here. Come here. Look, y'all, she got shaved. She lost all her hair. Say hi. Y'all think Mookie pregnant? I think Jupiter did it. I think he successfully landed a shot. I think he landed a shot. Okay, if anybody was getting action, it was her. You a real B. You know that? High five. Girl, we finna go to the salon. Give me five. High five. Go about your business, girl. Goodbye. Go. She is off the chain. No, it was supposed to be Mookie that need to find a home. Shit, all they ass need to find a home. You can't see the pole won't disappear. Is it still up there? Hi. Can you see me now? Hi, my name is Keela, but I go by TT. Was it blocking my face? Is that what we were saying? Okay. I couldn't tell. I was in the message, But yes, y'all. So let's get back into the message because I got sidetracked. All right, Spirit, I give you back the floor. What messages do you have for my chosen one, Spirit? I'm telling y'all, this person is heated. They are heated. They're so heated, my ears are on fire. Like, it's not on fire, but I mean, Spirit just letting me know. Like, don't tweak out, but this person may want to call you and cuss you out. Hell, they could be, watching you on social media. Hey, Joy. They could be watching you right now. But this person is, first of all, this person is way too prideful. At all. Do you know all of this is because somebody wants to get back with you? And they want you to suffer. You're gonna pay me in tears. You gonna cry. They might want you to cry. They want you to be sick to your stomach, scared that someone else was gonna take them from you. So some of y'all, they even went as far as getting serious with somebody else or something like that to try to make you jealous. To make you jealous. Very much bruised ego. But Spirit wants you to know something about this person's ego here. Because this person is definitely coming towards you. It says, Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Damn. We have Flow. Be devoted and committed. Solitude in reverse. Summer. Bask in joy and light. So someone's going to disturb your peace before summer. Something about they have to do it before the summer. They feel like if they don't come in now, They feel like this is the opportune time when you're at your lowest. You're not really at your lowest, but they feel like you're about to take off into another level of your life. And right before you go viral, right before you're successful, right before you blow up, right before you walk through this next phase in your life of success and prosperity, this person has to try to come in to have you not walk through that door. This person is a sign to make sure that you don't walk through some type of door of prosperity. Sheesh. Trust your instincts. All your ancestor cards are in reverse, except the devoted and committed. Right now, the only thing that you know of a surety is that you're devoted and committed to your spiritual journey, to your spiritual calling, whatever that is, right? And so that humility that you have for your purpose, all the things that you should be taking personal, you're not taking them personal. All the things that you should be complaining about or you should be worried about, you're giving it all to a higher power. You're kind of like, okay, I can't control that. If I can't control that, why would I sit here and worry about it? Why would I sit here and cry? Or, I mean, crying is good, it's healthy. But it's like, why would you sit here and allow dis-ease to manifest into your life because of all these different things that are being thrown at you? And that's why I said you're going through your own rite of passage. Okay? It's like you have the brave heart. You have a brave heart. You're brave and honest. So release the old and rest. So by fall of some year, whenever you're watching this message, this initiation, this rite of passage, this spiritual rite of passage will be complete. So if you've been wondering like how much longer, it's giving me fall. Okay, it's giving me fall. Something about something will fall down by fall. Something will be completely released by fall. You won't have to worry about something by fall. What deck do you want me to use, Spirit? They want me to talk about your finances, so that's what we're going to go into. Okay, what message do you have for Chosen One? They gonna close the door on themselves, y'all. Come on. What messages do you have? So we have declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. No more complaining in reverse. For those of you that, let's say you do spiritual work, right? And y'all know retrograde energy can be very heavy. And so whatever it is that you do for work, let's say you may have disgruntled customers right now. Whatever you do for work, there's going to be an influx right now of disgruntled customers, irritable patients, whatever line of work you're in. People fighting. Everyone is losing their mind and their patience. That is the status of the world. So these matters, when this energy comes in, a lot of people don't want to tap into it, or they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to get into it. right? Because we want to stay high vibrational, right? The same, typically that's what, no one wants to be in mess. That's not an objective. But if mess is where the problems are, then you kind of got to go where the problems are in order to solve them, right? So it's like chosen one, Spirit is saying, we understand you don't really want to have to deal with the mess of other people, but that's the supply right now. You know what I mean? So supply the demand. Is it supply the demand or provide the demand right now? Provide some type of solution to the problem, and your money will increase. So you don't have to be the drama, but the drama is still there nonetheless. Okay. So what did you say? Every time they tell me to shake my ass. Yeah. It's like saying the red light is on. Make the money, don't let the money make you. Okay. Reporting to you live. Drama. Okay, but they're also saying, like, get out of your own way with the no more complaining in reverse. Complain. Talk about it. It's a topic of discussion. You could bring awareness into it. So y'all chosen ones that resonate with today's Ep.1, you guys are activists. You get the conversation started, fire starters, okay, trailblazers. You bring awareness to things. The moment you speak onto something, now it's trending. The moment that you bring something to awareness, now it's like, okay, it makes perfect sense. So it's really about you like, oh, I really don't feel like it. Fucking start feeling like it. Okay. Start feeling like it. And we have donations, tithing, and charitable work in reverse. You're meant to be in a receiver position right now. And it's like, hello, we're trying to send money your way. We're trying to send financial opportunities your way, but you're in isolation. You don't want to be bothered. So emotional detachment. This is going to teach you emotional detachment. How to see a problem, understand what it's lacking, and then transmute it in a way that's more digestible for other people. So whatever you're doing, so that just was like cracking the code for you right now. Spirit cracking the code for somebody that's been trying to figure out how they need to alchemize something, and you have to do this on your own. All right. Something about, you may be wondering like, hey, maybe if I collaborate with more people, this will get me where I want to go fast. That's you using logic, not spirit. Spirit said, if you want to use me, let me show you how to use spirit, how to allow spirit to move through any matter, how to let your steps be ordered. You see here, the shoes are in reverse. How you view it, what you feel about it is fucking relevant. Spirit saying it's irrelevant. No one cares how you feel about it. Let me show you how I work. Let me show you how I move through situations. Let your steps be guided. Let your steps be ordered. And I guarantee you, you will do it. You will be successful. And confirmation, if like the water bill has been really high for somebody, if the water bill has been like obscenely high, or the light bill, electricity, so currency, so electricity and water, spirits have been raising the water and light bill, or that's like a confirmation for someone. Like, hey, I'm trying to pour into this area. Hey, I'm trying to channel energy into this area. I need you to, I'm talking to you. So if you've been saying, damn, the light bill and water bill is really high lately. What's going on with the economy? What's going on with the government? It's like, haha, you chose it. I'm calling you. You're on assignment. I need you. Step into the light, Caroline, okay? I'm about to start a flood. It's about to be a flood of something. Spirit is giving you confirmation that there's about to be a flood trickling down into your industries, your areas, your whatever you do. And when the light bill goes up, that means that's going to be momentum with the 8 of Wands. That's fast. That's overnight. That's viral. All right, Spirit is saying, yes, come through, Spirit. Attracting, not chasing, period. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. No matter if it is a cup of nothing but black guck. Spirit is saying, let me turn the water on through you. And I'm going to I don't want you to pour the cup out. I don't want you to tell the person to change. I want you to let the water run. Let the water run. And the more the water runs, eventually the cup will turn clear. Let me show you a trick. Let me show you a magic trick. Spirit said, let me show you something. The water gonna run clear. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for chosen ones? There's some type of bride idea. You got a bride idea. Something about a bride idea, an aha moment. Run with it. I hear run like the wind, bullseye. Toy Story. Somebody, if you watch Toy Story or rewatch Toy Story, there's some type of hidden gem in the movie Toy Story. Okay. Welcome to the chat, y'all. Here, let me do something right quick. Hold on a second. I can't find it. Hold on a second. I'll do it after the live. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for chosen ones? Stability in reverse. Oh, okay. So they want you to know. Oh, let me get it. I almost had it. They want you to know that anytime they ease up off the protection that is always surrounding you, that it is never them leaving you alone. It's only a confirmation. I'm reading a whiteboard. Hold on. It's only a confirmation that you're going into some type of initiation. So anytime you see spirit, like maybe shady people are attracted to you, or you feel like, why am I attracting like haters? Why am I attracting shady people? Why am I attracting like drama? Why am I attracting this? Spirit is saying, we're still there. We're still watching. You're perfectly fine. They can't actually do shit to you, but it will irritate you. And when it irritates you, it's going to be like a static shock. And when you get this static shock, it's going to provoke you to say something or do something. That's your spirit being led to, I don't know why I need to say this, but I got to say that. Or I don't know why I need to do this, but I got to do that. That's that spirit-led energy. That's that electricity. So you're going to be high. Okay. And then immediately after you get it or you say what you got to say, you're going to feel like, oh, I feel better. Yes, you feel better because that was a confirmation. We wanted you to do that. We wanted you to be sparked to do that. Okay. So they're trying to show you how they communicate with you or confirm to you. Like, is this spirit communicating to me? Is this what y'all been telling me to do? Yes. Like, I don't know why I stopped at that gas station. We wanted you to. Okay, we have action in reverse because sometimes they protect you so much to the point where you be in la la land. You be in la la land. Quite content, unbothered. All right. But we want to give you abundance. And what does abundance mean, friend? Abundance means excess. We understand that you already have everything you need. You need for nothing. You want for nothing. You happy and content by yourself. But we want to give you abundance and excess. We want it to overflow. So in order to give you what you truly deserve, you need abundance. You need it in excess. You need so much of it. I don't know what to do with it. Yes, because we want you to have so much of it because there's plans in the future that you're going to facilitate. That's why you were chosen. You answered the call. You upgraded, you leveled up your mentality, your spirituality, but it's not, the work is never done because there's still cups that need water poured into. You feel me? Somebody need AAA. You need AAA. Something about AAA is significant. Either you have AAA or you need to get AAA. If it's neither one of them, it could be just your confirmation that you've been seeing AAA a lot. But there's something about closed on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A. I don't know why I heard that. What's that? Jacqueline Hyde. You want to do some shit off your own strain. I'm hearing not off your own strain, off of someone else's strain, because you're meant to be gentle. So if you're water, then you need power. Okay. So if you pour, so it's like spirit has been the electricity. Okay. You are the channel, like the water, river flowing through the banks, whatever. So you don't have to, spirit is showing you, wants to show you something. The spirit, something that spirit wants to show you something, the way spirit moves or the way spirit operates, because you're going to meet someone that operates in the same spirit. And that's how you're going to know that you're with the right one. All right. So when you're with an equal counterpart, someone that where you get to focus on pouring and someone else gets to focus on initiative, electricity. With these two things, right? These two lanes being managed by you both individually, y'all don't have to cross, wires don't have to cross over or something like that. So it's not a damsel. If you're not successful on your own, does not mean that you are a damsel. If you feel like something is been slowing down for you, that is a confirmation to you that you're about to meet someone. Like spirit has to pretty much say, okay, I'm gonna pour a lot and then I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, right? And it's gonna create a drought. I need your energy to be able to create a drought. And then as your energy is creating a drought, it's going to pretty much entice or provoke the whatever it's going to get people moving. This is about getting the people moving. There's someone that needs to get up off their ass and they need to come towards you. And they need to come and provide something. I don't know what they need to provide, but they're going to see a water source. But this water source ain't given out too generously, right? And so instead of just drinking the water in excess, this person is going to tend to whatever may be hindering the water from flowing. Okay, so you're a channel, something is hindering your water from flowing. So this person is going to come and like remove whatever rocks or blockages. I'm seeing like rocks. Someone, instead of drinking all the fucking water, they go and they remove the rocks that's blocking the water from flowing fluently. You get what I'm saying? However, until your water was being restricted, this person would never know there was a need to provide. You understand what I'm saying? They need to know there's a need to provide. Whew, I got hot for a second. That's how I had to get it out, y'all. And that's abundant. That's how Spirit said, I'm going to bring someone that moves the way I move in the flesh. And you won't have to wonder and you won't have to question, because this person will provide solutions. Okay. And so, yes, this person will tend to you in order to receive in excess. Okay. That's abundance. Okay. No. Yes, that's abundance. Yin and yang. Power and water. Power and water. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That is a message. Who would have thought talking about power and water would bring us here? You see this? Like Spirit is saying, hello, I'm here. There's a drought. You need some milk. You need some water. This is the land of milk and honey. Don't forget what it takes to get the milk and honey. I need to prepare the ground. Motivation. That's how you get motivation. Whatever that other person was doing, they was doing stuff. Give me a headache. They was doing stuff, having tantrums and shit, trying to get motivation. Like they want attention and motivation, so they have tantrums and they expect you to give it to them on the front end in order for them to feel inspired to do what they supposed to fucking do already. You see what I'm saying? No, you are not on that path. The right person, they know if you want the landscape to operate, you have to pour into it first in order to get the milk and honey. And then the rest will translate into the other areas of life. All right, let's get the closing messages. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, spirits. I know, they be wanting something for nothing. Like entitled, self-righteous, privileged motherfuckers. All right, Spirit, what's your closing messages for the chosen ones? So you have the Five of Swords, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity, who have questionable motives. Look at this. Sneaky behavior. You're being whisked away. Okay, I don't know if y'all have children or don't have children, but you're being whisked away. Do you see this? And we're talking about channels and water and the storm. You're leaving all that shit behind. And not everybody is going into the land of milk and honey. This is your promised land. This is promised to you. You were chosen. It's a one-way ticket. You and your whatever your clique is, your bags and you. Oh my God, this is so hilarious to me. Look at that. You set free. Didn't I say the shackles on your mind are being are literally the limited belief system, the chains that was preventing you from walking through this door? You free. You free. You're like, you know what? Let me take this damn blindfold off. What the hell? It's a door right there. I didn't even notice there was a door right there. That's what she said. I didn't even notice there was a door right there. All this time, I could have walked into this garden. Yeah. But guess what? You ain't even gonna have to do anything. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You ain't gonna have to do nothing. 6, 7. Let me tell you something. You got 5, 6, and 8. So you missing 7 and 9. So some type of truth is about to be exposed. Something is going to help you walk through this door the moment you find out something. Yeah. Someone's worst nightmare is about to be true. I see it. I got love. Come on, you got love all over you. All right, so we're gonna do I think that's a horse or a carnival horse. So we're doing a carnival horse free. Carnival horse free. Someone could be going on a circus ride. Let me tell you how somebody's gonna be about you. Y'all ever saw The Notebook? And y'all remember when Allie and she was on the damn ride with a date or something like that, and it was on like the little, was it a Ferris wheel? And then Noah jumped on the Ferris wheel and he inserted himself in the middle. Like, excuse me, right quick. You saw how he just disregarded that other person? Brother, sit right there. Let me sit in the middle. I got something to say. That's how intentional someone is about to be. Intentional. When they see something and they want something, they're very intentional. All right. So it's something about a ride or you getting off a ride or someone inserting themselves into your life. Like I'm on this ride with you. We're going through this ride together. And I'm patient. I could wait. It's not even a problem. Like someone's very patient. They're like, you're going to be so pile 1. Those of you that chose this horse, you're going to be like, it's going to make you like smirk a little bit. The fact that someone is so patient. They don't have like not even a small jealous bone in their body. It did not matter. Even when years later, hell, she was engaged and he didn't give a damn at all. He was like, so you don't like that person? That person don't know you. There's a relationship like that coming towards y'all, pile 1. Okay. You know, you need something like that. That's going to make you get out of your own head. Like, what do you want? So pile 1, y'all are the ones where Spirit is always saying, Spirit said, let me tell you how you know it's you. Spirit always be like, what do you want, pile 1? And you'd be like, I don't know. What do you want, pile 1? That's how Spirit handles you. And so your person's going to handle you the same way. Okay. Your divine counterpart, whatever they call it. And that's how you're going to know that's the one. Anyone that's impatient with you and they just get all of their feelings and now they being tit for tat, that ain't the one. Because Spirit said when you get indecisive and you don't know or you're unsure, this person be like, damn it. Can you do me a favor? Listen to your heart. Okay, what's your message, Spirit, that you have for pile 1? It says self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Okay. Which means pile 1, Spirit wants you to know that someone is going to try to get back with you. And based off of the drought that I told you that you've been going through, you're going to be tempted, pile 1, to ride that horse. Someone got a lot of horsepower, maybe a lot of stamina. Okay, someone got that thing. All right, and it may feel good for the moment. Get you a little dopamine hit. But pile 1, there's no longevity there. Yeah, duck with the eye. There's no longevity there. So don't be afraid to fly solo. If you are contemplating or tempted to ride a rodeo, horses in the stable. I love the way you ride, ride. I know y'all got the mega knees. Some of y'all got mega knees, power. Okay. So you got this. And solutions are coming. Solutions are coming. Your single days are numbered, power one. Get ready to celebrate. Someone's gonna treat you like chef's kiss, royalty. All right. Pow two. For those of y'all that chose, I guess this is a diamond, right? Pow two. Your message, your special message from Spirit. Spirit, what message do you have for Pow two? Pow two, those that chose the diamond. I heard what's that song with Kendrick Lamar and SZA? Baby, you like dun, 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 dun. All the stars are all the stars are Pow two, y'all famous. You're gonna be famous. So if leaving a legacy, your life's work has been a part of your journey, you're gonna leave a legacy, and it's giving rags to riches, rags to riches. It's giving party with Cardi in a Rari, diamonds all over my body, diamonds all over my body. Okay, something about that's what I'm hearing. I'm convinced. I need to look up Cardi B's birth chart. I swear I think she got some she gotta have some earth in her chart for sure. Somewhere inside that chart. Yeah, it's giving me like famous, successful, a legacy, legendary. It's giving I am legendary. All right, your message is letting go, learn to let go. Okay, so there's something that you don't want to let go of, or someone that you don't want to let go of, but they're telling you to let go. Sometimes you gotta let it go, and if it's meant to be and it comes back, then that's how you know. Because there's two people in this card here. And Spirit is like, let it go. You could have tried counseling, therapy. I feel like letting go of something is going to bring you guys back together stronger. A strong confirmation if you already have a lover and the relationship between you and this lover is kind of like separation, or y'all have been going your separate ways. It's going to come back together. But this person is meant to teach you how to let go of, you know, you don't always have to have it your way. But when you know you found someone that be moving with no motive, this is how you know. So about the type of person that moves with no motive. But this is how you know. And it could have been very hard for you to let someone go because you were unsure, like if it would affect someone or make someone feel like they didn't love you. I feel like you had to let someone go so they can transform, they can mature, and they can realize something about themselves. You know what I mean? And then they'll be open to receiving what they truly deserve. And so if you're blaming yourself, like I should have never let go, I should have never walked away, I should have never did this, maybe I gave the wrong message. Spirit is saying, trust that, like, you good. Sometimes you got to walk away. It's okay. Look at the bottom of the deck. You know how I said legends? The bottom of the deck says legends. That is not a coincidence. Learn from those who inspire you. So you could have had like people that are in your same position. They were like, yeah, we've had relationship issues, or, we've had partnership issues, and we went our separate ways for a little bit, and then we came back together. And so they're telling you to learn from other legends, okay? It's going to be okay. Because when you know that something is meant to be, you trust that it'll find its way back to each other. It's so cutesy here. Yeah, especially if your mama told you there's no rush. It looks like we're getting to the right time. Like we're on the verge of the right time, all right? So pile 3, those of you with the smile, okay? This is your message. Spirit, what message do you have for pile 3? Oh, thank you, Lala. Me and mine. Drink some water. All right, pile 3. Spirit, what message do you have for pile 3? I heard pass that Dutch. Hootie hoo. Pass that Dutch. What message do you have for pile 3? Go with the flow. Let things happen. Enjoy the ride. I'm picking up on a roller coaster again. Enjoy the ride. It's an adventure. Raise your standards. Enjoy the ride. You're about to be extremely attractive, pile 3. And so it's kind of like, take this message with stride. Enjoy the ride and let your hair down. Okay. Something about the beach is significant as well. Riding with dolphins. Some of y'all may get an invitation to like go to an island. Not that type of island. I cracked myself up, but I do see an island. Okay. It is an island, but it's a good island. That was a dad joke. Yeah, I couldn't help it. Okay. I'm really not, it's just saying it's very black and white here. If you know, you know. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. If you know, you know. If you feel it in your spirit, like you about to get some type of invitation, your value is raising or is risen. You're about to be in a whole new world. But I'm seeing definitely like a beach, an island. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that. All right. So these are all the messages. Spirit, this is the closing message, and we're going to end this live stream. You're packing your bags now? All right, so we have 3 of action. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely differently. Be willing to travel if necessary. I told you I got travel coming. Travel is coming. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, 12/12.